Welcome to the ESR today. The whole crew, the whole squad.
There's 3 of us.
You're finally back from Columbus. You like left us for a good, what felt like a month.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to not move to Ohio. I learned Ohio is fantastic. It is very flat, and it rained 7 of the 9 days.
I
there.
totally
Ohio,
agree
though.
with that.
I ran from it as quickly as I could. At the young age of 19, I came to New York.
Yep. You
No.
never want to go back.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I don't blame you.
Did you have a good time?
I did. I was confused as hell by Dota. I tried to catch up and learn over the 3 days. That didn't work. Counter-Strike, though, was amazing. Have to say, some of the best games I've seen in CS.
The Banana Boys!
Happened in the MLG.TV arena.
Woohoo!
Banana Boys.
Banana Boys.
Where have you been, by the way? Banana Boys been
I've
on
been-
that late night grind,
I've
10
been doing my
p.m. to
thing.
1 a.m. every day.
Entertaining the masses late at night.
You two are too much.
That entertains
Like, I
the
can't-
masses in the morning.
I
if you guys
can't-
haven't watched
I
MLG.TV
can't see it.
/Benson at 9 a.m., you're doing it wrong.
Exactly. Why would you not
Europe's
want to see it
favorite
at 9
gamer.
a.m. as opposed to...
Europe's favorite gamer.
Get
Yeah!
some coffee,
They have no other options.
talk European, and have a party with Benson in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for the people. of
Are you,
Europe.
wait, so are you both streaming tonight? Or is
Yeah.
it like
Yeah, dude. We're like double AKs now. We're like
is he actually
pretty
a double
big
AK?
deals.
No, he's not. Are you actually a double AK?
The
No lie.
The naughty Nagiv has made all the
Alexa.
climb all the way up to MGE.
Flexing on these kids.
Are you
And I
serious?
still use a FAMAS at times. Deal with it.
Yep.
I'm impressed.
Yes, thank you, Ben.
Good
Great show
job.
today.
I
by the
have
way.
learned to use a mouse and a keyboard at the same time.
At the beginning, it was very difficult. Puckett would use the keyboard
am I
and then
doing?
elect to use the mouse. There was no synergy
That's
between
funny.
the hands, but now it's...
Yeah, for those of you console gamers out there like me who never touched a PC game, there's 2 things you need to play. A keyboard and a mouse. And a third thing that really helps is a mouse pad. Once I invested in the mouse pad with a mouse with buttons on it, I was able to get kills.
Yeah, I saw Mud Dog. He was using his mouse for a little bit on a piece of wood.
It could-
I was
Oh
using
my God,
pieces
are you
of
serious?
paper. I would use like newspaper
It
or
could
just
be-
my IKEA black desk, which reflected my laser.
It could be worse. You could have done what Killer and Miracles did, where they played CS on console, and it was just like,
I actually played
Really?
Counter-Strike on console.
I
you
used to play it
didn't.
on the Xbox as well.
Yeah,
Are you
that's-
Aztec
serious?
for life,
Yeah.
Ben.
oh my God, you're noobs. You're such
Yo, you're
noobs.
like
Anyway.
you're like 6 years old back when Matt and
Yeah.
I were using Xbox
No,
Live.
yeah, you don't
It's
know.
true,
you don't
but
know what
still.
you're talking about.
I was still in nappies.
I don't even know what that is,
I don't know
but
what that is either.
Matt had a beard when you were wearing nappies.
Yep.
Diapers, nappies, same
Oh.
thing.
I was thinking more like the footy pajamas would be nappies because you just
Do
want
you know
to
what I
take
really
a
want
nap.
to get?
What
Do you know what
is
I really want to get? A red panda onesie.
I want a llamas in pajamas onesie.
Llamas in pajamas.
If you got a llama and you got I don't know what you'd get. Maybe you both get llamas. Maybe you like attach llamas.
You could probably be a walking stick.
A walking
What?
stick.
You're tall and slender and your hair. And your
I know
beard.
they do, Will. I know they make red panda
Give me a
onesies. I want
walking
one.
stick.
Do you need me to Google a walking stick?
Yeah, do
We're-
that.
we're
but,
already taking the show
Yeah,
off
we'll
topic. Go
tell you
ahead.
guys what we're going to be doing on the show today. A little bit of game news. Going to talk
new
Halo
games.
5, new trailer for that. Dota 2. Somebody made a very interesting mod. Going to be looking
Actually,
at that
it's
one too. ESWC groups announced, and then we'll talk a little bit about Witcher 3. After that, we're going to move over to the What videos. The 3-time defending champion. I
Puckett's
don't know
never seen
what that is.
What the
Well, I will.
hell?
Put whatever on Puckett stream on the stream.
What
You
is
could
this?
just
That
show off.
definitely is a walk.
Do you mean the stick insect? Is that
What
It's
is
a
this?
real-life walking stick.
it's a stick insect?
Does it walk?
Have you never seen a Bug's Life? Have you never seen a Bug's Life?
Yo, rotate your antennas, bro.
Matt, you must have seen a Bug's Life.
I probably have. I don't remember anything from it.
I want one.
Okay, I want one
I'm
of these.
buying you one for your birthday.
But yeah,
You
we're
have
gonna
to
go
look
to
after it,
the.
care for it, and feed it.
We're gonna do the
video
LOL.
games,
Yeah, we're
yes.
gonna do the LOL videos. You have not seen any of the former ones. We have a defending champion, 3 episodes running. I think we have a play in here that'll beat that.
No.
That's been
impossible.
hyping it up all
Yo,
day.
yeah, no.
He's
it's gotta-
overhyped
it's
to the point
worst-
where
it's
I'm
the
not even
worst
excited
play.
for it now.
Ultimate Duo Tournament. Rambo and Big T versus Killa and Mir. That'll be a good matchup. Everyone loves to see the same Killa video over again.
Did you pick good videos?
Yeah, the videos are good.
Disclaimer, he did the videos. not
After
me.
that, Quick Scope. I guess Puckett will be the official host of the Quick Scope today.
I'm the best quickscope referee.
And then
Hashtag quickscope, Matt.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And then Pro League. Yep.
Sorry,
Oh,
Ben.
I withdraw. Why don't
All
today,
day,
for a
every day.
one-time special, we do Puckett versus Matt?
Because that wouldn't be fair.
Yeah,
I think that'd be a great
watch
idea.
you two argue.
Yeah, no. The
It's
people,
one of my favorite things in life is to watch that
the
battle.
people want to watch
Thanks,
us argue.
guys. Appreciate it.
After that, Pro League recap and preview. And then after that, Cast Off.
Cast Off Season
Cast Off
2
back. 5
premieres tonight at 5.
Yep, 5 p.m. So we're going to fit everything I just mentioned in before 5 p.m.
All right, let's go fast.
Yep, we'll start off with...
let's enjoy the show.
let's
take
start
it
off with
casually.
Halo 5 Guardians.
We got some good stuff today.
We
I'm
can throw
excited.
the new Lock Armor trailer up, talk a little bit about what you see so far here. So Locke is one of the new players in the single player. So they've kind of been hyping up. Locke is looking for Master Chief. We don't know why he's looking for Master Chief. And that seems to be the gist of the single player. But this shows off some of the armor abilities he's going to have. I think the biggest thing that jumps out at me here, he's got that little boost thing in the back. Also able to move extremely fast and climb walls as well. Going to be an interesting addition to the Halo franchise.
Yo, he's like charging at Banshees and stuff.
Right, he doesn't care.
He busts through walls with his
Wait,
jetpack. Yo,
Boom!
power fist. Ground and pound his back, ladies.
Everybody loves a good power fist every once in a while.
Yo, do it. Do it to the ghost.
Yep, little jump, hover
All right,
action.
now-
You see the climb.
Hold on, I have a question for both of you. You've been
Fly.
around the Halo franchise significantly longer than I have in the past,
Yep.
right?
Hunting season
When it comes
starts,
to the trailers
sure you've
and
got
you see
the
cool
right
cinematic
gear.
stuff like that, is it just in the trailer or is that incorporated to the game? Because, for example, with Call of Duty, sometimes you see something in the trailer, you're like, yo, that's ridiculous, and then you never see it.
I think a lot of times you just see the trailer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like if you watch the Halo 2 trailer, I remember that being a lot more epic than the gameplay actually looked.
Yeah.
See, that saddens me deeply. Because that
I
looked
mean,
kind of badass.
Not everyone can do what Star Wars is doing and just use game engine footage for
We
their
watched
trailers.
that the other day.
That looks insane.
I'm not even a super Star Wars fan, and I was going nuts for it.
Oh, it looks
And
incredible.
then, no, here's some footage from the Halo 5 beta. I actually had a chance to play this for a little bit. Playing all of the Halos since Halo 1.
I got
thought it
beat
was,
by the Bungie devs. I was pretty upset during the beta.
I thought it was pretty good.
Or excuse me, 343
Yeah,
devs.
I thought it was pretty good. I had fun playing the beta. They adjusted sprint in a way that I think makes it work. That's kind of been the whole hang up on the Halo franchise. What to do with sprint.
Halo fans don't like sprint, right?
Yeah, but they've changed it now to where
The pro players.
yes, the pro players don't like
Does
it.
it- casual
and the
players?
reason
Yeah.
we don't like sprint is because it allows you to get out of a lot of situations that you shouldn't live through. Like you can charge in and then just sprint out and survive because you have enough shield.
So they changed it in Halo 5 though.
Continue.
When you sprint, you don't regen health,
Which is a big factor now.
which is a big
Game
factor.
changer.
So your shield doesn't recharge when you sprint. So that's how they've kind of counterbalanced, having sprint and not having sprint. They changed a little bit of the, scoping in. The game looks beautiful.
The game looks really nice.
They've changed some of the scoping in to where it's not really just, scoping in. It's aim down sight.
So how are the
Change
casual
that a
fans going to
little bit.
react to a change like all this?
Well, when Sprint was first introduced into Halo, it was kind of everyone super negative about
Okay.
it, at least from what I saw kind of on forums and Twitter and everywhere else. But it seems that the general population now prefers it at times.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
do.
really know. I don't know which way to stand on it. I was kind of torn.
Because you
think
can sprint
they're-
in most FPSs. I think that's probably why. Like, if you play any game,
Right.
Battlefield, Call of Duty, any kind of FPS game, you can sprint. So,
And Halo used to be, I don't know, like if you needed to get around, you would hop in a vehicle. Or you played a small enough map where sprint was never needed.
Right.
Okay.
Up until past Halo 3.
But I do think also it's important that the Halo franchise kind of adapts as all the other games in the first-person shooter
Right.
genre
Do
changes
you
as
agree
well.
with that, though? Because I feel like being unique is sometimes key. Like,
I think is it being unique or just
Is it
kind
stale?
of staying too stale? That's kind of the...
you look at every kind of FPS game that's come out. Like, you started with Titanfall, really. That was the one which started changing
Right.
things. Then even you look at AW, that's a
Like,
huge change. of the way that
personally,
game's played.
I kind of agree more towards like where Chris is saying I don't like sprint. I think though a faster movement speed in a game without sprint would kind of
right.
change it in a way that okay, it doesn't have sprint, but it still feels fast. You're not
You just need
walking
exosuits, to
across
be
the
honest.
map forever. Just need exosuits.
Dude, put
I'm
exosuits in
excited,
Halo.
though. You know,
Job done.
343, they brought in Quinn. They brought in a bunch
Yeah.
of pro players. You've seen Ghost Ayami, Strong Side, even more people
Yeah.
over there. I'm hopeful. And what I'm most excited about is I thought Halo 5 was going to come out when MCC did. They took the time to make sure that this is the game they wanted to release. So
Right.
I'm excited to see what comes from
After
Halo 5.
MCC, though, and all the negative feedback that game got,
Oh, yeah.
I'm-
They crapped the bed with MCC for about 4 months. It now works.
see, I actually tried playing it yesterday. I still couldn't find a game.
He plays a little bit with Shibby.
Yeah,
I saw
I
the
still
TV
do.
reaction.
We're
I saw
Halo
the
1
TV.
dominators. I don't try the other playlists because
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I don't know how Halo 5's going to do, though. I think
I-
the community have already got like a negative mindset about that kind of game.
Yeah.
I think it'll.
I think sales won't do as well as
it'll
they
be
should
fine.
do.
I think.
You reckon, really?
Yeah, I think they'll kind of iron out some of the issues they had. I think.
But you have to try and
It'll
get the
be good.
consumer trust back,
Uh,
which is an
Right.
issue.
Well,
It's a huge issue.
you don't have to worry about multiplayer. You just have to
Right.
cater to the story mode.
Yes.
And I think if you get that story mode audience in, those
Yeah.
guys will eventually turn into multiplayer. And if you throw a big enough tournament, you're probably going to get the esports side back into it.
Yeah, there's a huge lore around the Halo single player.
They're here right now.
Definitely think that's something that will happen. We're going to talk a little bit about
The players are, not the viewers.
Oh,
All
there
right.
you go.
We're going to talk about Dota
50%
2.
left.
Somebody actually created a very interesting mod for Dota 2
This
that turns
looks
it into
epic.
a third-person shooter. So we have
This
a
looks
video on this. We can show you guys what it looks like. It's very interesting because Dota actually starts out as a mod and
Yeah.
then becomes a full game. You don't know what could potentially happen with this. So has all the heroes available, basically turns it into almost like a Smite type of game. Going to be very interested to see, what comes out of this, if anything, more than what we have now.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
don't- I
Dota's the
think it
original MOBA, right? And I love that they're continuing to innovate this long into its lifespan. Dota 2, insanely popular.
I don't think they'll change anything, though. I think with Smite coming out,
No.
and that's locked down the third-person MOBA. So I think if Dota were to go to a third-person style now, it's kind of like, well,
It looks cool,
I just
though.
think this is something you play when you're not wanting to take it as serious.
Just like
in your
casuals,
hardcore
right?
regimen. Yeah. I mean, look at League of Legends. They try to get away with it with different game modes, but everyone still sticks with the fundamental.
yeah, that's true.
Same thing with StarCraft 2 when they added all their different mods in. You saw a lot of people playing it for a little bit, had a lot of fun because it was something different.
Dude, this is epic, though.
Yeah, this is pretty epic.
Matt, you think you'll be better or worse now that it's a third person?
Could be any worse.
I don't know. I mean, I stink at the Dota, League of Legends type of games, but I would love to play like a third-person shooter
Have you
with like
played-
abilities and stuff
You
like this.
move
the top
pretty
down.
speedy now. Like,
Overwatch.
Yeah.
hey-o.
That game looks
Yo.
awesome, by the way. Yeah, you do. I'm unsure. Is he just moving quicker because like?
I think it's probably in third-person moving a little bit quicker.
They're
Cause
giving
that
it
way
a little
you lose, like, the
boost in
speed.
this.
yeah.
All right, yeah, this is definitely different than what you see in a normal 5v5 top-down.
Right. Yeah. No. This is definitely different than what you see.
Rampage, yes.
This guy clearly has either built the game or played it extensively. He knows what's going on. I think there could be some kind of legs to this. Like something could come out of this. Maybe not like Dota. Maybe they don't stick with Dota. Maybe it kind of spawns into its own game a little bit. And we get something out
This
of
is
that.
actually Black Ops 3.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I was reading the chat. That I agree with you, Apollo or Asian. This is definitely Black Ops 3.
That's one.
All right, I've seen enough Dota third person.
Yeah. Let's go.
Looks pretty cool though. I'm impressed. The fact that people go out their way to create new stuff like that, pretty awesome.
Can it?
Pretty awesome.
Your question though was, can it spark anything new?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think it can. I think anyone that wants to play that kind of a game is going to go to Smite because it's there, it has a good base already.
And it's coming on console.
Right.
Big
Have
one.
you played on console?
I've played the alpha.
What'd you think?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything because I wasn't allowed to stream it, so I'm just gonna sit there.
Just
But you
there.
played it.
How was it when you played it on PC, Puckett?
I played on PC.
PC.
How
PC
was it
was
when you played
fun.
it on the computer?
Again, I actually wanted to plug in my controller to my computer
Really?
when I was playing on PC.
No, I played against the Dignitas.
I'm not
team.
comfortable with one of these. This makes
really
me a
not.
little bit anxious. I'm not nearly as accurate.
I played the
Fair enough.
Dignitas team.
Oh.
That's Smite. Ironically, I played with Gandhi. He was on my team, and we destroyed them. It was pretty funny. They were, admittedly, there were some restrictions to what they were allowed to do.
Okay.
But we still won, nevertheless.
Dignitas is playing with one hand each.
Yeah.
May have been something like that, yes.
Okay.
But we still won. I really like Smite. I think Smite's a great game. That's why I kind of like that concept from Dota 2, because
Yeah.
I've never really got into Dota myself. But I think there's League of Legends and the Smite.
Well,
It's like Dota seems so hardcore
Dota's like
to
the
me.
hardcore out of all. so-
Right, exactly. But now with a kind of third person, it looks a little bit more approachable.
softcore, third person.
Third-person shooter.
Get your MOBA however you want it.
Exactly.
Next thing I want to talk about, going to be ESWC groups.
Oh, you wanna do the
Announced-
groups? Okay.
Yeah, I want to talk about those. Announced, I believe
Woohoo!
today.
We're
gonna
going to
take
France,
a look
man.
at those.
really.
And so
Français.
you see, those are the seeds. So now you can kind of get the groups
Denial,
in your head. You can go a little bit
Revenge,
further down. So you see,
OG,
those are going to be the groups. The
excellent.
top two from each group are going to advance. You're going to have Optic Gaming and Denial in the same group, with Millennium and Barrage Esports. And then in group 2, you're going to have Revenge, Epsilon, FaZe France, and Vitality Storm. Optic going to be playing with Enable for Karma. at
Yeah, I'm excited about
ESWC.
that. I'm really excited to see
3
Enable
Halo
and
guys?
Crim on the same team.
You have 2 ESWC champions as well in that group 1. You got Clay and Crim. Crim's won it
Yes.
twice. Clay's won it once. So they're going to be going against each other. Interestingly, no TCM in that.
They didn't qualify.
In that list. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's
Right.
It's weird to not really see them in there. FaZe France.
Yeah. So
FaZe France.
When did these
they
qualifiers
just
go
picked,
down? How
them
did
up.
Oh, they did.
how did TCM not get in?
They qualified for this for like a while ago.
Many
They-
moons
In the-
ago?
Yeah. a
Before
while
they
ago.
moved to the U.S. Okay.
Yes. So Vitality Storm, that's with Tommy on it. I believe
Oh
that's,
yeah,
is-
because he
is
just
that
made that
his
new
top-
team,
that's
right? 'Cause he
Tommy's
was
new
stuck with
team.
Vitality.
Epsilon,
Yeah.
they picked up Lexity to fill in for Tommy
Huh.
from Barrage Esports. And then Watson is going to be playing
Watson!
with Barrage.
So Europe
Vegas
had
Blades
the
after
very
Watson
own kind of
leaves Aware.
Rustamania going on then. Okay.
Yeah, a little
Alright.
bit. And then
Nice.
this will be Optic Gaming's, well, yeah, it'll be their first
Bring,
one of that nature.
bring
Not
those
gonna have
groups
Karma
again, real quick, because it seems we kind of can talk about it. Obviously, COD's something we know a little bit more about than other esports. In terms of those groups, let's talk predictions real fast.
Yep.
Group 1, who'd you have coming out first in that group?
Denali and Optic. I think
But who'd you have first?
I got Optic Gaming.
Optic Gaming too.
OG playing with Enable? You think that's going to be an issue for them, or is he going to
I think it's going to help.
Help?
I think it's going to help.
Enable,
Really?
Enable, Crim, and Formal will be able to gel pretty quick.
Dude, they're like, they should just make an ex-Halo team and just say, hey, go play COD. Just do your thing. 'Cause
Especially this AW. I mean, this really caters to
Right.
all the strengths that the Halo players
It's,
have.
it's great because I said to Enable, I was like, guarantee you win a championship this year. And I reckon that's going to be the one he gets.
Oh.
ESWC.
And
May
then,
not be with his normal team.
I think
but
you
a
agree with
championship
this?
is a championship.
You're not going denial there?
No.
Okay.
And then
I
I think,
think Enable's a great
TR probably wins Group 2,
They have
which
to, right?
which is pretty interesting because if Optic beats Denial, that would set up a rematch
Of
of
Grand Champs Final.
the Grand Champs Finals in the first game of kind of bracket play.
I would still have.
Single elimination.
I would still
too,
have
by the
Denial
way.
winning. I still have Denial winning.
Single elimination, best of 5.
Yeah. Has
Single
TR gotten any better at hardpoint? Have we been able to watch that?
They've been, I mean, they were pretty bad.
They couldn't.
That's how they beat denial this time around
Right.
if it happens.
Right. Their uplink is still godlike. Their S&D is still very strong.
And also something to note, I'm just trying to think. This will be Is this Attach's first event overseas?
International?
First
I
international
mean,
event?
he's
Was he
pretty
not-
young.
So
You didn't go to any of the G
it'll be
Fins.
everybody on TR's first international event.
Yeah.
So that's something to always keep note. A lot of
People never give that enough credit. People
You're
always say,
going to
"Oh, yeah,
France,
it doesn't."
get your
doesn't-
visas ready now.
It's not even that. The time change is huge. Like coming
Right.
over to the US is a significantly. It's just a lot easier. It's
'Cause
significantly
it's 6
easier than going
hours-
back.
6 hours later.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, I stay up on the plane and I sleep when I get there. Going back is very, very different.
It
Like
is.
like when you went to Gfinity, and I was like, Matt, make sure you knock yourself out on the
Guess
plane.
what I did?
You didn't
I
sleep.
watched 3 movies, didn't sleep, went straight to cast.
And how be honest though, by the end, how significantly tired were you?
I felt absolutely awful.
Exactly.
I flew to Australia. I took a sleeping pill. Woke up 8 hours later. Took another NyQuil and woke up refreshed in Sydney. So if
How
you're,
not to travel, ladies. and
That's
gentlemen.
actually probably how I would have
it's
preferred to
actually
travel.
really smart. Attach, if you're flying from LA, since you're
Oh.
adult, I can give you this prescription advice. I highly suggest you invest in some NyQuil. Zonk yourself out on your flight to New York, and then zonk yourself out again in your flight
Dr.
to
He'll
France.
fly. He'll fly direct. There'll be a direct flight from LAX.
To France?
Yes, 100%.
All right. Well, then make sure you get
It
up,
is.
There's
walk
direct,
around.
there's direct flights from Amsterdam.
We
to
took
LA,
that
so.
from ESWC
Right.
to LA for the machinima thing.
Honestly,
like
it's
15 hours.
It's ridiculously long. Those long
But
flights.
that's something to note, though,
It,
because
it really is.
And the org should definitely get your guys there a day early if you can.
2. I would say 2
2 days.
Going
2
going
days.
going that way 2. If you come into the US, it's never as tough. Like you can get away with 1 day, but going back in time is
2 days. So that tournament will not be the weekend coming up. It'll be the weekend after.
Have you
So,
seen the advertising for that, by the way? In like the French trains underground, they have like ESWC posters.
Oh,
everywhere.
really?
It looks pretty cool. Yeah,
It's
Seen
at
a lot of people
the
taking
Zenith
pictures.
Center.
When
It's
are they
like a
going to
huge
bring
kind of
American
stadium.
casters over there? That's what I want to know.
They, I know
ESWC,
they.
where you at, man? Let me come hang out.
See that's the thing.
Let's come
That
hang.
French community event in France, the French community is massive anyway. But like the crowd, it's all French. It's
I
all
tell you what,
French.
though.
You know what the
Yeah,
crowd
I'll
is
work
like.
in the back.
ESWC.
I just want to hang out with the French
He's
fans.
gonna be like, yo, French for dummies.
ESWC
Bonjour.
for Black Ops 2.
Hola, shit.
Damn it! They already don't like me. ESWC the first year for Black Ops 2, one of the largest crowds I've ever seen. It was like
It's ridiculous.
4,000 deep, 5,000 deep. Funniest thing though, we played a French team in the finals, S&D. We plant the bomb on Meltdown, and it's really quiet. It's like 4,000 people out there, and I'm like standing behind. I was like, this is weird. And the lights start going crazy in front of the stage. And they were getting ready for like the French team to like win the round. And Hicks was like, go check the bomb. And the guy was trying to ninja defuse, and they gave it up with their pre-celebration. We killed him, and then the lights all went down. Aw.
Sorry, French team.
Sorry,
Which
French.
French
You
team
do it
was
right.
it?
Sorry,
Who was
French.
playing? Do you remember?
No, I didn't.
Was it not Millennium?
It might have been Go Tagasi, actually.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah,
You would have played
Go
against them.
Tagasi. But
Sorry, Carnage.
I'm excited for ESWC.
yeah,
That should be a fun event
should
to
be a
watch.
cool event to watch. That's gonna be it for the game news of the day. After this, we're gonna get to our fail videos, some of the worst gameplay from some of the worst gamers you're ever gonna see. Maven makes a return for the 4th episode in a row.
He does?
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
consistent entry to the worst gamers on the planet. We'll be right back with this after the commercial break.
I love you, Maeve.
I know.